Hey there guys, Beardid is back, and today we're gonna be looking at something a little fucking different, okay? Today we're looking at Death Battle Natsu versus Ace. It came out yesterday, and I've only just heard that it was a thing. And just to let you know, I like Fairy Tail. It's got its bullshit. Believe me, I know it's got its bullshit, but it's okay. Um, but One Piece, as some of you know, is my favorite manga of all time. And right after that, it's like Nanatsu no Taizai is tying with it because it's really fucking good at the moment. But Ace is legit like my favorite. I have his hat. Like he's one of my favorite characters. Him and Law. Like, because Law, I mean Trafalgar Law. How can you not think that guy's a fucking badass, right? I mean, come on, it's sad. But yeah, one of my favorite characters. I love the shit out of him. I need to put this hat somewhere safe. Can't hurt the hat. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I love the shit out of him, and I'm just curious to see how this is gonna go down because Natsu gets these random fucking power ups because of the power of fucking friendship, right? And that's bullshit. We know that's bullshit. But in that universe of Fairy Tail, it's not bullshit. But I don't know if that's going to transfer over here. I don't fucking know, man. Does he have friends backing him up? Like, does he have friends cheering him on? I don't fucking know. And with Ace, like, I don't know, man. I'm scared they're gonna fuck this shit up because a lot of the time, a lot of fandoms get mad, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that's super fucking mad. But yeah, I'm really curious to who's gonna win this. Really, really fucking curious. But without further ado, let's jump into it because I'm super hyped for this.
In ancient times, the Greeks believed everything to be made of 4 elements: earth, air, water,
wind,
and
fire.
the most difficult to control,
Earth,
fire.
air, wind? I just said earth, air, wind. I'm gonna go
The
just
art of
kill
playing
myself
with
real fast.
fire. Natsu Dragneel, the Dragon Slayer Mage of the Fairy Tail Guild.
And Portgas D Ace, the feared
It's,
pirate known as Fire.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I'm curious if I'm gonna find out any extra stuff that I didn't know.
In his infancy,
Fairy Tail
Natsu
has some decent
Dragneel was a
music.
pretty
It has
normal
some
child
decent
living
music.
in a pretty normal village.
And then a bunch of dragons toasted the town and killed everybody, including him. The end.
Oh.
Almost. Fortunately, Natsu's older brother, Zareth,
Spoilers,
survived.
fuck!
Terrified by the violent fate of his family, Zareth desperately
Like, I
sought a
know
way to
this, but
revive
that's
Natsu.
spoilers as fuck.
Eventually, he discovered the connections between life, death, and magic, and became obsessed.
And so he became the most evil and powerful mage ever.
True
Cursed
that.
to live forever and ruin everyone's lives. But everything worked out, I guess, because he brought Natsu back. Just one catch. Natsu had to be revived as a demon, though this gave him the potential to become even more powerful than
The
Zareth.
spoilers in
Fortunately,
this shit.
Zareth had become
I guess if you're
incredibly
watching it, you
dangerous
should
to
be
be
caught
around.
up.
Fearing for his brother's safety, he left Natsu in the care of his friend Igneel, who just so happened to be the Fire Dragon King.
Natsu got adopted by a freaking dragon. Kinda weird since
Cash.
the dragon killed him in the first place and his family, but whatever. Dragon Dad ended up teaching little Natsu Dragon Slayer magic, a school of mystical martial arts developed specifically to kill dragons. Wait, man, it's really back and forth with these dragons, isn't it?
Yep.
Regardless, Igneel eagerly accepted his role as adoptive father. He taught Natsu how to read, write, and fight. But then when Natsu
remember
came
that
of
scene.
age, Igneel suddenly sent him through a time machine, and poof! Before he knew it, Natsu was trapped 400 years in the future and abandoned by the only father figure he ever really knew.
I'm still looking at this going, damn, these
Little
spoilers
buddy.
though.
I know that
Because
feeling.
people might be
Of
waiting for
course,
the
it
anime to
was
come
all
back. I
part
don't know
of
if it's
Igneel's
gonna come
plan
back,
to
but it
save
might
the
be.
world, but at the time, Natsu didn't know that. Fortunately, it wasn't long before he found a new home and family among the mercenaries of the Fairy Tail Guild.
Yeah, turns out being a demon trained by a goddamn dragon made Natsu pretty effective as a bounty hunter.
Natsu possesses
True
superhuman speed,
He is
impressive
pretty-
strength, and unbelievable
pretty strong
durability.
in
He has
this
superior
universe.
senses such as sight and smell, along with a mastery of hand-to-hand combat skills.
Mix all that up with his fire dragon slayer.
I guess I am
magic,
kind
and
of,
you got one fiery cocktail that'll knock just
leaning
about
towards
anybody
Ace
on
more
their
than I
ass.
am Natsu
As
for
the
the
name
win.
suggests, Fire Dragon
I mean,
Slayer
like
magic
I said, he's
revolves
my
around
favorite.
conjuring and
Like one of my
manipulating
favorite
fire.
characters.
A prime example would be Natsu's signature move, the Fire Dragon's Roar.
Where he literally shoots fire from his mouth.
Or he can engulf his hand in flames for the devastating Fire Dragon's Iron Fist.
You know, we're gonna be saying fire a lot this episode.
Yep. Natsu
See,
has
the
well
music for
over
Fairy
2
Tail's
dozen
sick.
different ways to incorporate fire into his martial arts, but his real strength comes from a move nobody ever really expects.
Yeah. He eats fire.
Like all mages in the fairy tale
I
world, Natsu has a limited
forgot.
pool of magic.
I don't know why that's such a big thing for
him.
him to be able to
Not
do,
only
and I
that,
forgot
he can
about it.
consume a few different types of elemental magic as well, including lightning.
Talk about a shocking appetite.
Yep.
And because
Because
this
the
is
fucking
anime,
this is
eating
where the
lightning
BS comes
gives
into it.
Natsu access to an all new form.
But
Lightning Fire Dragon. With this, Natsu's abilities are enhanced with
like, what if he
electricity,
eats
giving him
Ace's
a brand
fire,
new
man?
element of power.
To increase his fire abilities, Natsu can enter Dragon.
Can he just eat Ace?
Greatly
Because
increases
Ace is
Dragon
Logia,
Slayer
right?
magic and physical prowess, bringing Natsu closer to the strength of a full-grown dragon.
He's even starting to look like a dragon now. You think that's like an awful traumatic reminder when he looks at himself?
But when his Dragon Slayer abilities aren't enough, Natsu enters his strongest mode yet, Fire Dragon King mode. In this form, Natsu has access to techniques only the most powerful of dragons could wield, such as the Demolition Fist and the Fire Dragon King's Roar.
Isn't that...
Strongest, he could wipe out exactly 973
Wait a minute.
soldiers all at
Wait a
once,
minute.
and great
Isn't that
precise
something he
explosions
had to
so
store
bad he
up
could wipe
over
out a
like
whole town.
years of training or a
Natsu's
year
raw
of
power
training
is extraordinary, both
to
magically and
try and take
physically.
out Zereth?
He's strong enough to lift an enormous stone slab several times larger than himself. Comparing this stone to Natsu's height and compensating for the density of the stone, it's likely this block weighs about 135 tons.
Talk about never skipping arm day. He's also fast. He's fought in multiple battles where he's moved faster than the eye can see, putting him well over 9,000 miles per hour.
And when fighting opponents even faster than him, Natsu has used his keen observational skills and indomitable willpower to predict their moves and defeat them. He's pretty clever in battle, which is surprising given how headstrong and stubborn he can be.
Like any real fighter, Natsu prioritizes offense over defense, running in guns or, I guess, arms blazing.
Except this impulsive approach to fighting often leaves massive amounts of collateral damage in his wake.
Yep.
Remember how we mentioned his firepower could wipe out a whole town? Well, sometimes that's not completely intentional. In fact, this hasty attitude may be his greatest weakness.
Nah, his greatest weakness is how easily he gets motion sick. Put him on a moving
Sure.
car or boat and he'll be hurled
I'm
in
so
the back
nervous at
section.
what's gonna happen
Flying cat
because I could
Dogma
just
is
see the
start
war
getting
that's gonna break out
Yeah, that's
between
one of
Fairy
the
Tail fans and
stranger
One Piece
downsides of
fans.
Dragon Slayer magic. Natsu's dragon-like senses can overload his semicircular canals, creating a feeling similar to vertigo. But more importantly, Natsu has a bad habit of burning through his available magic rather quickly.
Yeah, but who cares? He can just chow down on some tasty flames or lightning to replenish his magic.
Just one problem. Consuming any fire or lightning that Natsu has created himself will not replenish his reserves.
Huh. Oh well, Natsu's still a badass. He really is the Fairy Tale Guild's trump card for whenever things go south. And he continues to fulfill his old dragon dad's wish of making the world a safer place by setting it on fire.
I think it's time we stop playing around. Let's get down to the real fight. I'm gonna shatter you into a million pieces.
Wealth, fame, power. Gold D. Roger, the king of the pirates, obtained this and everything else the world had to offer.
And then he was brutally executed, leaving everyone to run off searching for the king's long-lost treasure, the One Piece.
However, unknown to most, Roger left behind an heir, albeit unborn.
Yeah, boy.
Terrified the Marines would execute Roger's son as well, the child's mother held her pregnancy for a total of 20 months.
A year and 2
20
months. A year and 2
Holy
months. A
mother
year
of
and.
hell! How does that even happen?
I'm
Sheer
so good at math.
inconceivable willpower.
I'm so bad at
While
this
she
game,
died in
guys.
childbirth,
Leave me
her
alone.
last act was to give her newborn son his
Leave me
name,
alone.
Portgas D. Ace.
Soon after, Ace was adopted by an old acquaintance of his father, Monkey D. Garp, and raised alongside Monkey D. Luffy and his childhood
Yeah,
friend
boy.
Sabo.
Over time, Ace, Luffy, and Sabo grew very close,
fucking
considering
love
themselves
these things,
brothers
man.
and together
Love this
forging a
backstory.
lifelong pact. They would forever live life as free as possible.
And for Ace, that meant following in his father's footsteps. It was the pirate's life for him.
Ace was a natural on the sea, thanks to his incredible strength and combat aptitude. He quickly learned his way around the ocean, becoming the captain of his own ship in just a year's time, and eventually joining the ranks of the deadliest pirates around. He even claimed one of the world's most sought-after treasures, a devil fruit.
In the One Piece world, if you eat yourself a devil fruit, you get yourself a superpower.
It all
In Ace's
depends on.
case, he ate the flame
Yeah,
flame
but
fruit, which,
you can't
guess
swim.
what? Granted him the power to create
So
and
I wonder
control
where the battle's
fire.
going to take
But
place.
with new
Because if
power
it takes
comes
place on a
buttload
boat,
of badass new ways to kill people. Get this. This
then
guy's gun hands
Natsu
are actually handguns.
it's going to be
I mean,
fucked.
I guess that's
Because
accurate.
it's transport.
That would be Ace's fire gun ability, and it's just one
But
of many attacks that Flame
Ace
Fruit's
could
power
be knocked
provides.
off into the ocean.
Man, I love my gun leg and all, but now I think I really need me some gun hands to go along with it.
Boomstick, sometimes I really wonder about where you came from.
The front door, like every day. Come on, Wiz, pay attention.
Ugh. Anyway, these fire abilities are what earned him the nickname Fire Fist Ace.
Because
Yeah,
he can
boy.
turn his punches into blazing balls of red-hot fire. Forget gun hands. Give me some of that.
Manipulating fire comes easy to Ace. He can conjure up enormous pillars of flame so intensely heated they can incinerate enemy projectiles, acting as a sort of
I'm trying to
fire
think
shield.
of
He's also
how
got some
Natsu
really
might
weird
hurt him.
names for
Because
his
again,
attacks,
he's a
like
Logia type.
Firefly, Fiery Doll,
He doesn't
and
have
Send Elmo's
like
fire.
he doesn't have access to
Elmo
hockey.
become a saint.
No. Actually, that's referencing weather phenomena where plasma appears to discharge atop a pointed object. Ace's version is not like that at all. Instead, he conjures up 2 javelins made of pure fire and hurtles them through enemies, burning them inside and out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with his version.
Yeah.
Firefly and Fiery Doll is a combination attack, where he creates several small balls of green plasma which surround a foe before detonating in a massive series of explosions.
Awesome
He
motherfucker.
does have one attack with a really cool name, though.
Oh, what's that?
Crossfire, you get caught up in the crossfire, crossfire.
Of course. However, Ace's most powerful attack is undoubtedly his great flame commandment, Flame Emperor.
Yeah.
Which is a
Where he
pretty
basically
big
summons
name
a
for
sun.
what is essentially a fiery
Cash.
spirit bomb. But good God, if you see that thing coming your way,
I've never thought of it like that. It is a fiery
There's
spirit
even
bomb.
more. See, the devil fruit Ace discovered was of a rare breed, a Logia fruit. Because of this, Ace also gained the ability to transform his entire body into fire.
when he's in flame on mode, physical attacks pass right through him like he isn't even there. And if his fire body is somehow messed up, like someone dropping a giant candle snuffer on him, his true human body would be totally unaffected.
Actually, since receiving this power, Ace has only been badly hurt by other Logia users wielding an element with an inherent advantage over fire, such as magma or water.
Man, it's like
Right.
he's invincible.
In a way, but it's not an automatic defense. Ace must make the conscious decision to transform his body.
But
Thanks to his blindingly quick
What
reflexes,
they don't
he's
know
able to avoid almost
that
any attack.
the
He
only
can react
reason
quick enough to avoid a
that
shot from a
those
sniper.
Logia
In
types
this
hurt
instance, he
him
was reacting to the gunman's
is either
review.
because,
Assuming this
one,
gunman was professionally
Teach,
trained,
Blackbeard,
Ace would have needed
has
to
an
react in
OP
about a
fucking
quarter
fruit
of a
and he
second.
could just take
Who
out.
gets speed when your
Sorry I'm
fire
talking over
fist
this,
can
but I
blow
need to
apart
explain
fucking
this.
ships all at once.
Considering ships
Teach
like
can,
these would
I'll
likely be
pause the
constructed
end
of
and
teak
explain.
wood. To accomplish this, Ace would need to hit each ship with at least 15,000 pounds of force per square inch.
So getting
He's
hit
strong,
by
man.
Ace would be like getting hit with a wrecking ball. And when he throws more fire into the mix, he can wipe out an entire town.
Ace's last extraordinary quality actually has little to do with fire at all. If there's anything he inherited from his mother, it's his insane willpower and endurance.
He once fought a karate fishman for 5 straight days. Man, with that endurance, he's gonna make some lucky lad or lady real happy someday. Or, I guess he would have if he didn't. Oh, hey, heads up. Huge spoiler warning in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's dead. Like, totally dead.
Like many Logia users, Ace grew cocky in his ability to avoid being hit. In fact, he practically forgot what pain even felt like. And so, despite all of Ace's fantastic feats, his most impressive was when, for once, he chose to take a hit, sacrificing himself to save his brother, Luffy.
Damn. Would you do that for me, Wiz?
Hmm? Oh, sure, of course.
Why would
You're
they show
a
this,
goddamn
man?
liar.
Why would they show this? You're a goddamn liar.
I'll take care of this on my own.
Travis Willingham. Travis Willingham's voice actor for Ace in the dub.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end
Right.
this debate once and for all.
But first, all this talk of chowing down on some scrumptious flames is making me hungry. Now, I'm a man who likes a good home-cooked meal, but
Let's
going
just,
out to
go
buy or
ahead
hunt
and,
my own food is a hassle. If only there were...
Right. what I was gonna say before was that the only reason Ace got hurt by those people is because one, uh, Akainu, the lava guy, he had the stronger haki. That's how he was able to hurt Ace. That's as far as I'm aware, that's the only reason. He had stronger haki than Ace did. Therefore, he was able to overcome and hurt Ace. That's his reason. Blackbeard, the fat guy that you guys saw, he was only able to hurt Ace because, well, as you might imagine, he has this. I don't know why I said as you might imagine. You guys, if you haven't seen One Piece before, you don't know. He has an ability. So he ate the dark fruit or the darkness fruit, something like that. But basically, he can just suck out anything, and that includes devil fruit powers. So he sucked out Ace's devil fruit powers, and then just wailed on the fucking guy, and that's basically how he hurt Ace because Ace no longer had the devil fruit, so he could just be punched and it wouldn't go right through him anymore. So it's not any Logia type can hurt him. Granted, if there is a weakness to it, for instance, if there was someone that had, say, a water devil fruit, they would be decent to fight against Ace, I believe. But yeah, or if they sort of covered him in water, because it happened with Crocodile. If they covered him in water, maybe there has to be a specific reason for it. So if they just straight up take out Ace, I'm going to be kind of mad. Let me know if there's anything wrong in what I just said, because I would like to be corrected. As you guys know, I love being corrected on things. Just helps me learn more. And yeah, anyway, let's jump into this. I'm putting my vote down on Ace because I'm an Ace fanboy. That's just how it is. I like Natsu. I think he's a cool character. But yeah, let's go.
Hey, you! Thief! Come back here!
Dum, 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 dum. One Piece has awesome music as well.
Give that back, or you'll have to deal with me.
Nah.
That's it! I'm gonna mess you up!
Oh, here it comes!
Fire!
Fire Dragon Swordhorn!
Yeah, see, going right through him.
Wait, are you seriously made of fire? Sunflare! Time to turn up the heat!
I don't. I like how they're taking scenes from the anime.
Dragon King Roar!
That was pretty cool how it just lights it up with the fire.
Fire Dragon King's Demolition Fist!
Fire fist! Not bad, hotshot. But you can't even touch me. Firefly!
Oh no.
He's just gonna eat it. Ace is lost. Yeah, he's eating it.
Wait, are you seriously eating fire? Try eating this! Like I said, you can't touch me.
I'm not trying to. Lightning Dragon Fire Mode! Lightning Fire Dragon Roar! Phew. All's well that ends well.
KO! Ew! That's a burn if I ever saw one.
This battle was anything but clear-cut. Natsu held the advantage in speed and strength, and Ace trumped him in endurance and defense. Still, neither held an advantage so much that the
I'll
other
hold
couldn't
off.
keep up.
Both were mostly immune to each other's fire attacks. Because fire is Ace's only real weapon, this means he really didn't have anything that could kill Natsu. Natsu was definitely strong enough to put Ace down, but with Ace's intangible fire form, Natsu couldn't even touch him. So, sounds like a stalemate.
Very nearly. Luckily for Natsu, he had an ace in the hole.
Hey, there's one.
Oh, thanks. Natsu has had far more combat training than Ace, and is known for using his superior senses to study his opponents and take advantage of their vulnerabilities.
My curses can change anyone stupid enough to touch me into a living bomb. No matter what I try, this human just consumes my curses. He might even be stronger than he was when this fight started.
When Ace realized Natsu could eat
I'm a
fire,
little sorry.
he had to become more liberal with
sorry.
his true physical form to avoid being consumed. And this was what Natsu was counting on.
Being faster than the eye can track, Natsu was more than quick enough to get a good hit in up close.
A perfect opportunity to use a fast, deadly elemental weapon Ace's body wasn't immune to. Lightning.
It's not like Natsu was gonna run out of magic or anything. I mean, there's friggin' fire everywhere.
As his speed, strength, martial arts, and versatility surpassed Ace, all Natsu needed was one good shot, and he made it happen.
In the end, Natsu was too hot for Ace to handle.
The winner is Natsu Dragneel.
I'm Chad, I play Boomstick.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and stick around, we're about to announce...
Okay. Let's just have a look at the comment section real fast, because I'm curious. Ace didn't die because Ikaina's flames were hotter. Ikaina's fist would have passed right through Ace, but that would have meant Luffy would have died, so he sacrificed himself. Very true. That also, as far as he hit him, that's why he got burned, which is pretty stupid. He actually dies because internal organs were burned. Yeah, okay. Would have been fine with his death if just not blah 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 blah. Even then, I think it was his haki. But oddly enough. Yeah. A lot of people seem to be okay with it. Saying this was unfair. Okay. So maybe Natsu should have just... See, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid that Natsu was just going to eat Ace, but I'll turn this off for now. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. And like I said, I'm an Ace fanboy, so I'm going to protect him. I'm going to try, like, sort of defend him. But I'm going to try and stay sort of... stay fair in Natsu's corner, because like they said, Natsu could have just continued eating fire and he would have been fine. He would have never run out of stamina, blah 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 blah. That being said, here's my theory, right? They said that Natsu had way more combat training than Ace. I don't know where they got that from. I feel like they would have had the same amount because they were roughly the same age. Ace is like... No, Ace is older. Ace is like, I'm going to say 20 something. No, he's 3 years older than Luffy. Luffy's like 17 now. No, Luffy's like... How old's Luffy now? Fuck. Luffy's got to be quite old, actually. Luffy's got to be... Well, not quite old. He's got to be like 18 at this point. 19? So Ace would have been around about 20. I'm going to say Ace would have been about 20. I don't know ages exactly. But I'm going to say Ace would have been about 20. Ace started fighting when he was young. He had, like, he would take out giant monsters. He would fight all these things. And they said he had better combat training. Natsu had better combat training than Ace. I don't know. Ace fought with the Whitebeard Pirates, strongest pirates crew there was. He was the 2nd Division commander. So he was fucking strong. He had combat training. He was very good with his devil fruit, yes. But he also had mad combat training. Like, before he had that devil fruit, he set off as a pirate. He was a pirate for, like, I want to say a year before he got his devil fruit. So that's the thing. But anyway, I don't think it should have ended that way, because it could have very well ended with Natsu beating Ace. I just don't think that was the way it would have happened. Because, like they said, yes, Ace, I mean, an Ace can take lightning attack. That's just a thing he can do. I'm sure, like, it just would have went right through him. But yeah, anyway, if I'm wrong, again, let me know in the comments. Don't be a dick about it, just let me know in the comments, and, like, this is why you're wrong, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been the Bear. I'm going to go hibernate, eat fish, do bear things. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys, and, I don't know about that. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know who you think should have won in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you later, guys.